Elmo. The fuck was Elmo doing there?
2, 3, because Elmo probably counts.
1, 2, buckle my shoe, trap.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, buckle some more. 5, 6, Nike kicks. Fire!
Get this shit off the screen, though. I'll just. There you go. It's still there. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to Junior Varsity. My name is Josh.
My name is Victoria.
We have another album reaction today.
In matching backwards hats.
In matching backwards hats. Rory, why don't you tell them about this little artist that we're about to put on?
Okay, today we're listening to What Happened to the Beach by Declan McKenna. I have heard this a billion times. I'm Declan McKenna's #1 fan in the world. I've seen him live twice. I wrote an album review of this for my job, but Josh hasn't heard it. And we thought it's a good time to listen because it was just announced that he's opening for Sabrina Carpenter on tour. So a bunch of new fans are going to be incoming. So why not get Josh ready?
Yeah, good for him too.
Right?
Because he blew up with like Brazil, right?
Yeah.
I never even caught wind of that.
Damn.
Before you told me about it. And now he's opening for Sabrina. What can you say about this album
Ooh.
that will like excite me?
Okay. I think it's great. And if like
Oh yeah.
well, yeah. Like if you're familiar with like Brazil and stuff, it's different. This is like
Right.
my favorite things about this is I think it showcases his growth very well, and like production wise it's very experimental, which I think you would appreciate as a music maker yourself.
All right. Yeah. Right off the bat, I'm loving this album cover.
Right? I'm obsessed with it.
It's quite amazing. He is on like a field. There's 2 cows in the background. And what is that? Is that a metal detector?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And does it fit? Is fire?
Fits fire.
It's
He
beautifully.
always dresses well.
Yeah, it's nicely done. It's one of those like I love album covers like with no text.
Yes.
And it's just the perfect picture. You ready?
Yes.
Wobble
Wobble.
by Declan McKenna. What Happened at the Beach? Track 1. Let's go. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Title. Yeah. His voice is like interesting. He's doing some. I see what you mean by experimental right off the bat. Yeah, for sure. I like how it's like it's all beach themed, but the album cover isn't.
I know, isn't that
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And it's also weird too, because like I feel like metal detecting is something you would do on the beach.
Well, his first music video for Sympathy, I want to say, was him on a beach with like a bunch of seagulls. But I low-key don't know the story of how he gets to here. But
right.
He had another music video of him. Like the metal detecting is a common theme, pretty much.
That's awesome. I love that. That's really cool. I like that opening track. Really cool. I like his vocals. The guitar is cool. I already see what you mean with the experimental type like production.
Yeah. I didn't like it when I first heard it, just because I was like very caught off guard by the like guitar. Like it sounded very different from what he usually did. Yeah. But now I like it quite a lot.
It is rather, it's like slow, but I feel like it's about to set up everything else.
Yeah.
Track 2, Elevator Hum.
My favorite, or I'm gonna say everything's my favorite. So
let's hear it then.
Maybe not, but it is. This was a single.
Okay, I see. Well, I like this weird production.
I can't quite explain this hole in my brain that's come around again. 'Cause I want you to believe.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire. Okay, I fuck with that. I feel like I've heard this, but I know I haven't.
I mean, maybe for me.
Maybe, but like this like sounds like familiar, not in a bad way or anything.
Right.
His voice is really good.
Yeah.
Is he British?
Yeah.
Oh, he's British.
Yeah.
Oh, that changes things. I do feel like I'm at the beach.
Do you?
I'm feeling this.
Sandy.
Yeah, sandy. Oh, okay. All right.
Right.
All right. Does he play guitar himself? Do you know?
Yes. I feel like I've seen him on stage with it.
That's dope. That's dope. It's catchy as hell.
Right?
Yeah. I like it. Oh, yeah. Yes. That's how you end the fucking song right there. Yes.
Right?
I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
That was fucking dope.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites.
That honestly felt like it could have came out like 10 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, that's kind of timeless. I like that.
No, it's sad.
That's a good chorus as well.
Yeah.
Felt with the guitar a lot. His voice is it's like subdued. But like
yeah.
it's very like he's not belting out ever. It's very, he stays like in like that little range, which I like. I fuck with that.
Yeah. His vocals have grown a lot from his first album because I think he started when he was like maybe like 16 or
right. You said
17
you said he wrote Brazil when he was like what, like 15?
Yeah, like really young. And
That's
so there were a lot of
pretty
like, I mean, he still kind of like keeps in like voice cracks and stuff intentionally in some of these songs, but like he sounds a lot more mature, which I think is very cool.
That's awesome. Yeah, good for him.
Yep.
All right, track 3. I write the news. I'm my mama's boyfriend. I'm her husband.
I write the news. I know you can't make sense of my southern views. Yeah, London prices may seem stiff, but they roll you swift so you can't refuse. I write the news. I know you can't make sense of my southern views. Yes, London prices might seem stiff, but they roll you swift so you can't refuse.
All right. I'm confused as fuck.
That one's
But
not
what it
my
means.
favorite.
Sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I can see why. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like in terms of like the music as well, like it was kind of like slower
Yeah.
and kind of like repeating.
Repeaty.
I don't know.
Repetitive.
I didn't love it. I didn't hate it though.
Yeah. There's a lot of jokes that he like sounds like Paul McCartney. I like that it's like kind of Beatle-y near the beginning, like old school before like
I could see that.
like production kicks in.
Sure.
But no, it's like fine.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like the songwriting style felt like kind of like older, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I'm confused as to why some of the ones that have the lowest, but we'll talk about it when we get there.
Okay. All right, track 4, Sympathy.
Yay! First single.
First single.
Mhm.
Got you. It's like a Mario level.
Once you come around, I don't need the commotion. Good goodness me, how you talk about.
This feels old too.
Right?
That's like the style, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. This also feels like Beatle-y. I don't even
Yeah.
listen to the Beatles that much, but like from like what I know,
Yeah.
what I've heard. All right. I think his strongest attribute to me is the production, I think.
Real.
I really like how like his guitars and like that literally sounded like a fucking like parade
Right?
at the beginning.
Yeah.
So I fucked with that. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very fun live. He had like beach balls and stuff, and he's like good live generally, but
I'm
this
sure,
is
yeah.
very upbeat. So
Yeah. I think I'm only, maybe it's because I'm fucking tired, but like I don't exactly like know what he's saying. Like I'm not getting like the meaning of anything.
right.
Yeah, I mean I'm seeing like some stuff, but like I don't like the chorus, like I don't super know what it means. And it's kind of like ambiguous, but I mean like it's good music though. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Track 5, you're right. Mulholland's Dinner and Wine.
Oh, my favorite.
Okay.
I found love for the little things in life. I'm not satisfied with what I want. We've got time if you're a little bit lonely. There's no guarantee, but it's all that I want. I could worry about all of the drugs. I'm fucking
Yeah, that's what moving to LA is gonna do to you.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. I think it's like LA, right? Like,
Yes.
Okay, alright. I fuck with that. I like the songwriting on that.
Oh, sorry.
I like the songwriting on that one.
Yes, yeah.
I fucked with that.
Because
a
we're from
lot.
LA.
Yeah, man.
Do you like it because it talks about LA?
Mhm.
No, I love that one. I love the vibe. His voice is good. I mean, his voice is always good, but it's very light here, which I enjoy.
Yeah, definitely. It seems like when I said like he stays kind of in one place, I kind of mean like dynamically. Like he's never like the volume of his voice
Yeah.
stays very consistent. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. I don't know what the fuck super value is. I don't know why it's spelled like that either.
Maybe it's like a
It must be a British
British
thing.
thing.
I kind of do wish the drums are louder. That's it. That's my only. That's it.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm having a great time over here.
Hooray.
Yeah. All right. Track 6,
A
Breath
breath of light.
of Light. Oh shit. What the fuck is he about to do? This is a weird album.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, that one was fucking weird.
Right?
That bass. And by the way, when I say weird, I'm gonna say weird a lot throughout this video. In case you haven't known, it's not a bad thing when I say that. It's just interesting in a cool way. So this little like intro, like that.
Oh yeah, it
bass,
was like at least 50 seconds.
that was like a minute long.
Yeah.
He's like, there's a lot of like percussion on this album that like is super experimental. It's a lot of like Foley sounding, like metal kind of clinking together, like a dinner, like utensils or whatever it sounds like. And the bass is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, but still throughout all this, his voice kind of like remaining the same. Like that's clearly his style.
Yeah.
And like it kind of seems like no matter like what he does production wise, sonically on this album, his voice is gonna stay like this.
I think the vibe here is very similar to his previous album,
Really?
Zeros.
Okay.
If you ever took time to listen to that.
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it looks stupid. This hat, like, people like the hat.
Well, how did it end up all the way there?
I can't even see how it.
I don't remember it being so high up before. But no, you look good.
Why is this so back? I'm telling you, my hair just is too much of
That's
it.
okay. I think it looks cool. I think we look cool in our matching hats.
True. Okay. Track 7.
Nothing Works. Oh, my favorite.
Nothing Works. This is the most no, this is the second most stream of the album.
Yes.
All right. Oh. Muffin. Hey, is he that guy from the
Bad Boy
Dream?
Halo.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
That guy pissed me the fuck
Yeah, me
off
too.
every video.
No, that's him.
Come here, you muffin. Fuck off.
What's the point, muffin? I don't believe in nothing anymore. You tell me I don't relate to the kids no more. Now I feel like I'm letting them down.
Talking to the label.
What's the point, muffin?
Yes, this one is about like him making music.
Really? Okay, yeah. I like this a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting. Tell these hoes, Declan. Tell fucking. Hey, tell.
Complicated record.
Tell Complicated Records under Sony Music Entertainment UK Limited. Tell them. Oh yes, yeah. Oh, that was incredible. Oh my god, that was good.
Isn't that one so sick?
I think it's my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. I'm pretty sure. That was fucking really good. This is so interesting. So I always wonder how, because like sometimes you hear about artists like kind of like talking bad about their label. I always wonder how that works.
Yeah.
Because the label's gonna see it for sure. And maybe he's not even talking about his label. Cause I don't know who Martin is. I was gonna say like maybe that's like his manager that he doesn't like or something. Dude, that's what he looks like.
Yeah.
I thought I knew what he looks like, but I was wrong. Not as gonna say.
No.
Well,
It's probably random.
I do think it can be taken as like whoever he's talking to can be so many different types of people. It could be the people who's in charge of him, who controls his music. It could be like his manager or something like that. But it could also be about like the internet and the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like, what do you guys want to hear? Like, I'll try to like, you know, cater to you guys. I think it's so like, as an artist, like it's a constant battle between like, okay, like do we try like and please the algorithm, or do we try and do some shit that we actually like?
Yeah.
And I feel like once you're up to like his degree and his success, you can rarely not rarely, my bad, I don't know how it works, but like it seems like with songs like this, there's moments where like he wants to like be himself and like do what he wants to do, but you know, something is preventing that.
Yeah.
Whether that be like fan backlash or management backlash, whatever. And it seems like he was saying like, oh, you blew up. Like he's like talking to himself like, oh, you blew up with that one song, which is Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
And now like you don't cater to the kids anymore or something like that. That's super interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's so cool. Especially for him, because like Brazil is so huge and it's all over TikTok, and that was like his first song ever. So
Right.
I'm sure everything after that is very interesting.
Yeah, and you know, I feel like once you blowing up with like one of your like first songs like pretty early on is like super scary, I'm sure. and everything you do after that's gonna be like held to like that standard.
Yeah.
Which like isn't realistic. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But it seems like, you know, the fact you said this is more experimental than his last project.
Yes.
It seems like he won the arguments
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like, or I don't fully know everything, but it seems like
Right.
he wants to be more experimental.
Yeah.
And he kind of gets to do that here. But maybe there was some pushback initially, and he made this song to kind of, you know, deal with that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite so far.
Yay.
That was great. Moving on to track 8, The Phantom Buzz.
Kick
Kick
in.
in. This is louder than most of his other songs.
Can I find joy in such a sorry thing?
Oh yeah, I like
Facing
that.
the left.
Why does this have not? Where are the streams on this one?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why the low ones are the low ones.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's fucking disgusting. That's sick. Oh my god.
I got the phantom buzz. I stuck it in.
Oh my god, yeah. That must have went crazy live.
Oh,
That must have been
I
fucking-
haven't seen, yeah.
Yo, you listened to this album live?
The ones I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I like that melody or whatever. Oh my god. Loved it.
Yeah.
That was great.
The show I went to, 2 of the singles were out, and
Ah,
that was
right.
it. So I heard Sympathy and Nothing Works.
I remember you talking about that
Yeah.
on the podcast actually. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was waiting for him to kind of break what I was saying of like his voice stays at the same level. He that was nice. The drums are there. The fucking that little
Right?
crazy,
Yeah.
fucking wild. That's I
Mhm.
think that might be my second favorite.
Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. Track 9, Honest Test. Let's go. It's probably the beachiest sounding one,
Yeah.
for sure. Yo, who's doing these guitars though? Fuck. Shit.
Probably check. Oh.
Is it Gianluca Bucaletti? Gianluca Bucalotti.
Bucalotti.
Sorry, we butchered the fuck out of that. I fuck with that
And I
one
like
too.
that there's always like a nice period of instrumental.
He is not afraid to just like stop talking at the end and
Yeah.
just let the instrumental play, which
I
I have
love
no
that.
problem with that because these instrumentals are fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
I fuck with that heavy.
Mhm.
That was a cute little track. I like that.
Yeah.
I fucked with it. Not much to say there, honestly, but it was just nice. It was pleasant.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
Agreed.
All right, track 10, Mezzanine.
There's me gone. There's you in the way. Moving on. Open all the way.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. What the?
You want to catch me in your mess.
I like that. I like that.
And so I woke up.
I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. What is mezzanine?
It's like, I think of it as like a part of a theater. Like, we should Google it. It's like a theater term though, like seats or something.
Well, you should know that. Go ahead and look.
Don't
go ahead.
say anything.
Go ahead and look it up.
Don't
Go-
say any- why do I have to
don't be
do
shy,
it?
because I'm lazy. No. What is, what is that?
I thought I was getting it.
A low story between two. Shut the fuck.
Oh.
Is that what it looks like? Just like like a loft, like a
Yes.
below a loft.
I
a
guess
low
I
story
was
between two.
thinking of like
I'm sure they have it
that
in
would be like
theaters.
the floor of a theater. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You're someone no one else could be.
I like that. It's a nice little sentiment. That was dope.
Yeah.
Fuck with that. I like the mezzanine thing.
The
I like that part.
mezzanine.
And I like you're someone no one else can be. That's cute. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
Pretty epic, pretty dope. Guitars are sick once again. Thanks to
Ali Buckley. Oh
Isn't-
wait.
I've heard of Ali Crow Buckley. Isn't that who that is?
That's what I was gonna say, because I had talked about she opened for the show that I
Right.
went to, and I loved that. I mean, I'm sure that's her.
For-
He produced one of her songs on her last album too.
Oh.
So
Like a nice little transaction.
yeah.
And then this guy, Brad Simpson. Give it up for Brad Simpson, everybody. And one time for Henry Quapis.
I want to show you, just so you can prepare
Oh,
yourself.
please, yeah.
The last song is 48 seconds, so this is kind of the last song.
Okay, I see. Does it transition or is it just like?
No,
Okay.
not that I remember.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, this is 5 minutes long, so he's giving us his all,
it's really good. It's one of my
his
favorites.
McClussy, all of it, into this track 11.
That's terrible.
All right, track 11.
McClussy.
It's an act.
It's an act.
Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, this is how you end an album. I'm fucking with this right off the bat. You can hear the pick go off the guitar, you know what I mean?
That's such a
Like-
nice observation.
That's great. I love shit like that. That's amazing. Oh, that bass.
Right?
Is he talking to himself? Or is he like second person talking to him?
I don't know. I kind of interpreted it as talking to someone else, but
Okay. Oh, yeah. I was thinking he's talking about like stardom. Or like
oh,
fame.
that's good.
Yeah,
That's very
maybe.
good.
Like you call it a dream when it's hell, you know?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
This like had me crying first listen.
I don't blame you. This is really good.
Yeah.
I lied. This is my favorite. Sorry.
Really?
Yeah, this is my favorite. This is like the end of a movie, but like the main
Right?
character like didn't get what he wanted.
It's so good.
Yeah, for sure. This is my favorite.
That makes me so happy because I'm obsessed with this one.
This your favorite?
Yeah.
It's
But I
so
mean, I
good.
say everything's my favorite, but
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is my favorite.
No,
like,
this is fucking incredible.
yeah.
Gives us time to reflect at the end.
Right?
I'm kind of curious what the fucking last track will be.
You'll be surprised.
Well, I'll let it play, and then we'll give our thoughts
Okay.
on everything after, because it's
Sure.
just 40 seconds,
Yes.
right?
48.
48 seconds. Hey guys, thanks for listening to my album. Hope you guys liked it. Be sure to
Leave a like
follow, leave a like, subscribe. Yeah, I'm not gonna comfortable. Of what? Until what? What's that mean?
That's what's cool. It's so ambiguous.
It could be a cool end to
First of all, let's run that back. What is this about?
So we call it a show.
That's disgusting.
It's so
That bass
good.
is disgusting.
It's so good.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That's really good. So I interpret it as like being famous and being a star like isn't all like that glamorous, and like people call like him a show, but like it's an act. I don't know. How do you interpret that?
I was like crying when I first heard it because I took it very like personally. Like I feel like I'm not a big like emotion shower sometimes, or
Yeah.
like negative emotion shower.
Right.
So I thought that was very cool. This is maybe something only other like Declan people would notice. But
Okay.
like if I consider this the last song on his last album, his last song called Eventually Darling was also kind of like tonally similar to this, in that it was like slower and it was like second person, and that was about like, oh, like everyone's gonna leave you, and like I was crying at that one because I felt like that was what was my life this time, and then I felt like this was my life this time, and he's very good at closing an album in like a sad way.
Yeah, that was great. This is sad as fuck.
Yeah.
This is depressing almost, but it's so good. Something about conflict and art that intersect. So cool. And it sounds great. This is like probably my favorite like produced track. That bass is so cool.
It's
Oh
so
shit.
good.
That
I want to see who.
God damn. The fuck?
Gianluca.
Gianluca the GOAT. Gianluca
Icon.
Bucalotti, sorry. So it's Declan, Gianluca, and Henry once again on the track.
Good job, Henry.
I weigh Henry Quapis. Nice
And
job.
it says Jack Antonoff.
It's kind of everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
I interpret So there's themes here of like he's famous, but it's not like glamorous at all. Like there he had what was that, the Mulholland one, like I have a shitty apartment in LA and I have drugs, I'm dangerous, shit like that. So he's not like hyping up this lifestyle at all. If anything, he's depressed about it. I think you call it a dream when it's hell is like the most telling line here. It seems like maybe he like caught up like with an old friend, and then the friend is like, oh my god, like you're living the life, and he's like, no, like then this song plays. You know what I mean? Like I think he's like having a conversation with himself. I think the perspective kind of splits sometimes, like he's talking here and then someone else is talking here, like not like you to be so matter of fact, and then he talks again and then the other person switches. I don't know.
I like that.
Also the title seems dude, watch this reach.
Okay.
Watch this reach. The beach is like the beginning of his fame and his stardom and how fun it was, right? But now he's saying, fuck the beach, I'm fucking done. Let me make this experimental kind of sounding album, but still be, you know, have like famous, but it's like still be like, you know, backed by a major label and everything like that. But despite all that, he moved away from the beach, going to a field, but he's still searching for gold.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. And then I think the title is like everyone else, like, yo, what happened to everything else before?
Right.
Because it seems like you said this is more experimental than his other albums. How did the fans react to that? How did you react to that?
I thought it was well. I would say it's been like gradual because the album that Brazil was on is what do you think about the car? Then there was Zeros.
Oh.
Then there was this.
Okay.
I feel like it's kind of been gradual because Zeros sounds a little different from that also. So it's been like steps, but this is definitely like his most like creative. The thing is, I say everyone liked it, but I'm on like Declan McKenna's stan Twitter. I don't know what like a Brazil fan is thinking if they heard Brazil and they're like, oh, let me listen to new Declan, you know, and then
Yeah,
know.
definitely.
But like, I know from our standpoint, we're very supportive.
Oh, for sure. That was a great album.
Yeah.
For sure. I asked because like I know it's like whenever you like an artist and they kind of stray away from their usual sound, there's kind of a lot of pushback.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you know, you want an artist to explore. You want them to have fun with it.
Yeah.
And it seems like there was pushback from like an internal like source, I guess, from that one song. What was that? Like, nothing I do works. I'll write a verse and y'all don't like it, so I'll rewrite that shit.
Yeah.
Whatever. That's what it sounds like. I'm also wondering if these cows are photoshopped in, because they're both.
Yes, I'd say yes.
They're both positioned beautifully. So either they're photoshopped in, or this photographer has like some of the best compositional skills of all time.
You want to talk about 4 More Years, or are you still?
What's 4 More Years?
The song that came after that.
That was scary.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? What does that even mean? Does his contract only have 4 more years in it?
That's what I was gonna say. There's a lot of interpretations.
Okay.
One, because he's not on this album so much, but he's like kind of associated with like political music.
I kind of got
like
a sense
on
of that.
on the British side of things. So like I think 4 More Years, like Trump ralliers. I don't know if that was like a tie into that. Then there's also like you said, like, is it like referencing his time? There were, can we check when Zeros came out?
That was,
I want to say there were 4 years between this album
and Zeros.
Yeah 2020 2024.
Well, they came out in 2017, Brazil.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
All right. It's been around for a while then.
Yeah,
for sure.
Why
Interesting.
does I usually, maybe I'm crazy.
Everybody
your
says
mouse
this.
is like,
Really fucking
really?
says
So I'm
this.
not crazy. Okay, that's like a weird
No,
thing.
Janelle says it too.
That's weird.
Why is it weird?
Because that's not how it usually, that's fine.
She's being weird because my fucking mouse scroll wheel is like inverted. But like we're on a Mac.
Think of how you would scroll your
We're
mouse.
on a Mac. Look, do you have a Mac? Does it do this too? When you go down, does it go up?
Yes,
It's the same thing.
But it's not, but it's different when
great album.
Great album.
And
I'm
I think
so happy you liked it. And you liked like all the ones I like.
yeah, for sure. Honestly, I feel I do like the popular ones or whatever, but like fucking, you know, This is the best track, and it has like the least.
I'm saying.
This has the least.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. No, sorry. Oh yeah, no, it still does have the least.
Which is so fucked
What
because I think it's so beautiful. Yeah.
No, this is his best song on here for sure. Do you think there's a big overlap between Sabrina listeners and Declan listeners?
No, and I'm so petrified.
I think he'll do great.
Well, he'll do great. I think he's great, but a lot of on like Declan Stan Twitter, a lot of people are like, I'm scared for when the Sabrina fans see him like doing cartwheels and shit, because some of his songs he just like goes crazy, and he's so fun. Like, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a good time.
But it is, because I feel like at least in terms of like modern Sabrina stans, because there's like people who have like we've known her for a while, but I think like people who came from Espresso, they're like, oh, like fun pop girly, like sex, and then this is
fun pop girly sex versus It's an Act.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be a lot of stuff from this album, that'd be great. There's a fucking Phantom Buzz live would go fucking insane.
Right.
That track was wild.
Yeah.
Hey, overall great projects.
Yay.
You've turned me on to Declan McKenna.
Hey.
I hope you, viewer, like this video.
Yes.
I don't have much to say other than good ass production, great vocals. I really like It's an Act. That's his best one.
Yay!
In my opinion.
That makes me so happy.
Yeah, for sure. Hope you like the video a lot, as much as we like listening to this album.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a Declan stan, hopefully we appeased you, and if you're not, hopefully we showed you something new that you like.
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Josh. This is Tori. You can find us on fucking everywhere, man. We have YouTube, which you're watching this on. We have TikTok. We have Instagram. Oh, yeah. Our main thing is our podcast. My bad. The Junior Varsity Show. You can find that on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, whatever the fuck. We have video versions on YouTube. And we do stuff like this. If this appeals to you. Check out Tori's CD vinyl collection on her channel. I don't fucking know, whichever corner. But yeah. Anything else?
No.
Cool.
Oh, check out everything Josh does because he's the best.
Oh yeah, I guess you can do that too. Happy show, hey day.
Hey, yeah.
Goodbye.